What's up, Corey?
Alex, what's going on, man? How's it going today?
Going well. How are you?
Doing good. Can't get enough of you in Sales Boomerang. I feel like we've been on Zoom calls for the past week or so.
And you were on one earlier today.
I know it's true. Yeah.
And listen, because we can't get enough of each other, it's exactly why we're having this conversation right now. I wanted to check in with you. You guys have been such a great partner, but we've yet to have a dialogue around success and how things are going. So what I wanted to do is really find out from you how things are going with the program, what success you're seeing, what you can share with us. So if you don't mind, I just have a couple questions and see if you can help us share a story here.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's dive in.
Awesome. So do you have any hard data to support the sort of the success stories that we're hearing from your team about Sales Boomerang?
Yeah, so I can give you more or less a 30-day look back. So within the past 30 days, we've had a total of 1,094 opportunities that have been presented through alerts, which translates to around 145 million of potential revenue that we could have earned. And if you want to take that even a step further and get a little bit more granular, from mortgage inquiry alerts, we've had 806 alerts. I'll get it out there sooner or later.
Yes, right.
We've had 39 listing watch alerts, 21 equity watch alerts, and 23 credit improvement watch alerts, along with 14 rate watch alerts. So, I mean, when you just look at those stats for the past 30 days, I mean, the proof is in the pudding, as they say, right? I mean, the amount of opportunities and, more importantly, the number of potential revenue that's earned, I think speaks for itself. I mean, I broke this down to where even if we had just a 3% capture rate, right, that would give us around 33 hidden deals that we wouldn't have had otherwise. And that could total around 4,350,000 that we wouldn't have otherwise been able to generate. So, I mean, when you break that down, and that's just a 3%, right, capture rate. So I think right there, that speaks for itself as far as the value that you guys have brought to the table for us, not just on, that's the past 30 days, but you take that aggregate from an annual standpoint, that's a significant amount of revenue. And again, as you begin to work the system, and if you have it connected to your CRM, I think that the capture rate could be even higher than 3%. So,
Yeah, I love that you're using 3%. I do, Corey. I love that, especially for those that will watch this. And we've had people come on and say, hey, we're at 15%. And it's like, that's not the norm. Like, yes, you have that can happen once in a while, but let's go worst case, right? And anything better than, if worst case is great, then anything better than worst case is amazing. Like, everyone is celebrating, we're popping bottles, and we're all having a good time.
Exactly.
So I love that you use 3%. That's kind of our mentality too, is look, the ROI is going to be there if you just understand the basics, and then you can turn the dial and turn it up. So I love that. Now, speaking of how you guys operate and how you look at this data and the success that you've had and how you measure this, do you have any sort of like real success stories that, not just from a corporate standpoint, hey, we got 145 million in opportunities if we close just 3%. That's cool. That's awesome. It's very valuable. But any real tangible stories that you may have heard or somebody shared, or in general?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think, taking a look at it, it's like that was kind of the quantitative side of things. Taking a look at more of the qualitative side from the story standpoint, I had a great conversation with one of our branch managers the other day. And if I were going to give this a title, I would say 110 seconds to 2 million in business earned. What I mean, who doesn't want that, right? I spend 110 seconds. Yeah. Just from this conversation alone, he had already earned 2 million in business.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 100. Go. So we're gonna see. So 2 million is gonna be earned.
So basically what he did was he found 5 hidden opportunities that took him around 110 seconds to follow up on that led to the 2 million in business. So for him, he estimates that initial engagement to be around 22 seconds per one of those leads, which leads to the 110 seconds. And all these leads were generated from the mortgage inquiry watch, which, used to be called Market Watch. And so I think that in and of itself provides such great evidence in terms of how people are using it, particularly when, for us, we have Sales Boomerang integrated into our CRM that we use. Yep. And that affords them the ability to make those quick engagement interactions, like where he's sending out the email. He already has a template that he uses. He fires it out. And when he gets that response, he's already ready to engage with those people. So, I mean, it literally makes it so simple. Then this is the conversation I have with all of our loan officers. I'm like, you're literally leaving money on the table. And I know that everybody has an influx of refinances right now, but there's so many other opportunities that are out there, not just in terms of generating business now, but even just from the customer retention standpoint.
Yes.
That's the other thing that I love about, what you guys provide is it doesn't just allow you to get a quick win now, but it allows you to retain that customer and to for them to recognize in their own mind that, you know what, you're going to position yourself at the right time and moment with the right opportunity to help, whether it's helping me save money or helping me get into my new dream home. That's one of the things that I absolutely love about you guys. So yeah, 110 seconds to 2 million in business earn.
All right. I think, look, somebody just earned $2 million at your company.
Hey, I wish it was me. I wish it was me.
I love it, man. That's amazing. And the way that, our favorite thing about putting this into the market is that it's part of your existing strategy.
Right.
And we just exploit the benefits and the way that you think about business. And you guys think about business as our customer is our customer. It's not a deal we've done and let's look for the next.
Right.
This is our customer. We're going to do the next, and we're going to do the next, and we're going to do the next. And that is how the most successful, most profitable businesses, not just lenders, businesses in the world succeed. In SaaS tech and technology as a whole, one of the things that people always ask about is what's your churn? How many customers no longer use you?
Right.
That's the same measurement in across the board in other businesses. How much repeat business do you get versus how much new acquisition do you get? And the most profitable, which then have the ability to create the best experiences internally for their staff, but also give back to communities and give back to their customers, are the ones that have the biggest retention and the biggest repeat business, because those are the most profitable. They're the easiest to do, and you build the most trust and long-term relationships with them. So I love it. I love the fact that you guys have this turned on. I love the stories. I love the hard data. Corey, this was awesome, man. I don't know if you have any last thoughts.
Yeah, I would just say this. This was a note that I jotted down as I've been thinking about Sales Boomerang, having these conversations. And it was just simply this, you guys at Sales Boomerang say this all the time, but Sales Boomerang really does allow you to help prevent your clients from cheating on you. And more than that, Sales Boomerang allows our team with the information we need, or provides us with the information that we need to maximize value to our clients that not only help them save money, but also help to build deeper lifelong relationships with our LOs as a whole. So I think that the value proposition that you guys offer all across this spectrum is just so high. It's kind of like, it's a no-brainer to partner with you guys. And on top of that, not only do you guys provide an incredible service, but I've told you this many times, you and your team are second to none. You guys really truly are partners, which for us is something that we value. We don't view you guys as a vendor. And the thing I love about you guys is you don't view us as just a client. We truly are collaborative partners, which is something that's extremely rare and hard to find these days.
Man, I appreciate it. Right back at you. And I hope this resonates with people that watch this at some point. And that is what you should look for in everyone you work with. You should look for partners. I mean, these should be as long-lasting relationships as possible and mutually beneficial. And hopefully there's a beneficiary outside of the business relationship, and that's the customers on your side. So that's awesome. Corey, love talking to you. Love what you guys are doing. And I'm thankful that you took some time to do this with us.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, Alex. Good seeing you. I'll catch you next time.
See you, man.
See ya.